Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2017 on the Battle Spot ladder, and we're here with a brand new team. It says Corsola at the top. That's not right. I just didn't change the team name. But you can see here the memes are still alive. We have Tapu Bulu, Celesteela, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, and Garchomp, which is all good and well. But then we also have Garbodor. Now, I don't think Garbodor is terrible. It's kind of like on those lines of Corsola, where it's okay, but it could be better, and most of it is because it misses a lot. A Garbodor is really only good physical poison type move that it gets is Gunk Shot. It doesn't get Poison Jab. I don't know why. There are Pokemon with less arms than Garbodor has, and they get Poison Jab, but he doesn't, and he's a Poison type, so I don't understand it. But we're running Gunk Shot Garbodor with, hopefully this one has freaking what's it called? Weak armor, which when you get hit by a physical attack, I believe it has to be, it drops your defense by 1 and then increases your speed by 1, which isn't great because you're losing defense, but if you're faster and everything, it can kind of work out. The reason I say I hope it has is because I bred this from a little baby Trubbish, and Trubbish has different abilities than Garbodor. Like, it has Stench, which Garbodor also has, but then it has Sticky Hold, which I believe turns into weak armor. I could be wrong on that. I think it has to. Because the other ability is Aftermath. I think Trubbish also gets that, so I don't know. We'll see, though. Hopefully it works. But we have Protect, Gunk Shot, Rock Polish, and then we do have Hidden Power Fire for Kartanas. Garbodor really doesn't get a lot of good moves, so that's why I chose Hidden Power Fire. There are some other ones you could use, like Recycle. You could do a Recycle Berry set. I didn't really want to. I didn't figure it'd be worth it. But, yeah. If you guys want to try out Garbodor for yourself, be sure to let me know what your set would be that you'd use. But then it's just typical Pokemon all around. The one thing that I don't have on this team that I'd like to have is the Tapu Bulu is supposed to have Grassy Seed, which increases your defense by 1 when you're in the grassy terrain. But I don't know where mine went. Like, I went, because I'm like, oh, I must have not picked it up, but I went to where you find it in game and it's not there. So I must have picked it up at some point and then it disappeared. So, unfortunately, we have to have a... What did I put on this thing? Rocky Helmet. Because we already have leftovers in Celesteela and Ayapapa Berry on Tapu Fini. So, I don't know. If you guys have an extra Grassy Seed that you'd be willing to give me, let me know. Because I need one. Because I have a few other ideas for Grassy Seed stuff, but we don't have a Grassy Seed, so... Otherwise, we'll have to wait till Sun, Ultra Moon to get one. Because I ain't restarting this game, boy. If I still have Pokemon Sun, maybe I'll grab a Pokemon Sun and play through, grab the Grassy Seed. But we're restarting at 1500. I don't know if the ranking reset or not. They did just do maintenance, but I have a new 3DS that I've been practicing on as well, so I don't burn this one out as quickly. So we'll probably have a lot of episodes where we restart at 1500. 1500? I don't know. I think about just like practicing on this one as well, and just using that other one for tournaments. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can find an opponent. They did just finish with the maintenance, so maybe not a lot of people on quite yet. It's crazy that they still need to do like so many hours of maintenance. Like if they had to shut it off for like an hour, that'd be fine. But it's like 3-4 hours of maintenance they do every Monday, and it's ridiculous. Cause I need to record, man. Every time I go to record, I'm like, oh, I better record this before 11 o'clock at night, and sure enough, it's on maintenance. Can we find an opponent, please? I really don't want to sit here. But yeah, essentially Garbodor is just here to be a Tapu killer, which I've been bringing it a lot more now that I've been practicing with it on Showdown. I'm starting to get a little more faith in it. But we have Celesteela, which is a Tapu killer with Poison Jab on our Garchomp, and Earthquake for Tapu Bulus. So I don't know, mate. And Tapu Bulu gets wait, what did I say? Did I say Earthquake for Tapu Bulus? I meant Earthquake for Tapu Kokos and Ground MZ, because I just can't get away from Ground MZ Garchomp. I tried a different kind of Garchomp. It wasn't for me. Because every time I'm like, oh, where's my Ground MZ? But Tapu Bulu does really well against Tapu Fini, which I believe my Garbodor one-shots Tapu Fini. It one-shots every Tapu. It just has to hit it. It doesn't outspeed every Tapu, unfortunately, so the only one it really has problems with is going to be Tapu Lele, but we do have that Rock Polish and Weak Armor, so if we can outspeed Tapu Lele, we can kill it. Or we'll just have to deal with the Celesteela or Garchomp. If we can find a freaking opponent mate. And if you guys would like to see a team builder on this team, let me know in the comment section below. It will be available to use. The paste bin will be in the description. If you want to try it out for yourself in Showdown, let me know what you would change about the team. Be sure to do that as well. But if you'd like to see like a full-fledged team builder, let me know. I'm going to try and do those more often, but especially with meme teams, I don't think to do them. Might be switching more to 2018 team builders. If we can find an opponent, for Lord's sakes. This is another thing about stupid maintenance, is that it drives everybody away, so then when you go back on, nobody's there. It's like, great, thanks. Thanks, boy. Thanks, Bulu. One thing I do want to do, I don't know, yeah, this Tapu Bulu has a name. I mean, I can change nicknames. I own all these Pokemon. I don't know why I haven't yet. I have to think of a good name for Tapu Fini, because, like, Tapu Koko, I want to do, like, the Tapu Koko, like hot chocolate cocoa. And then we have Tapu Latte. And then I thought of Tapu Brulu. I don't know if anybody saw that, like Brulu. But Fini, Tapu, I can't think of a drink that would go with Fini. I'm really just spouting off idiocracy here because you can't find a freaking opponent because there's stupid maintenance. Okay, I'm going to try and find an opponent, guys, and we'll come back once we do, hopefully. Alright, we found Red Sama from Alaska, 1439, rated player. Let's see what we got. We got an Arcanine, a Gigalith, Tapu Fini, Kartana, Tapu Lele, and Mandibuzz. This looks like a Garbodor team if I've ever seen one. Obviously, we're not going to like the Arcanine, but we can deal with that in other ways. So I'm thinking Garbodor and Garchomp come for sure. Possibly Tapu Fini. Yeah, Tapu Fini won't be terrible here, I guess. And then Arcanine I think we have to bring because of the Kartana. So I'm going to lead Arcanine Garchomp and bring Fini Garbodor in the back. We will have to we'll have to rely on the other three to get rid of that Lele, unless for some reason I can get up a Rock Polish with Garbodor. Because if I'm able to get up a Rock Polish, actually I probably could have led Garbodor. Because we have Hidden Power Fire for the Kartana. Which KOs as long as it doesn't have a Focus Sash or Assault Vest, so it never KOs is what I'm trying to tell you. It has enough special attack though to KO Kartana. So like if it's Choice Scarf Kartana or Z-Move Kartana, you can get it with Garbodor. But we have Arcanine Garchomp leading off for us. And then we have Tapu Lele Mandibuzz. So good thing we didn't lead Garbodor, because poor little Garbodor would have been killed by Lele pretty quick. The Mandibuzz, of course, is going to set up a Tailwind here. It is going to set up a Tailwind here. Lele probably protects. We get the Intimidate off, which isn't going to matter. Garchomp actually really doesn't like this. He's saying right now, I really don't like this. Please don't do this to me. I mean, I'm just going to Z-move the Lele just in case. I'm going to Snarl with Arcanine. It won't really affect the Mandibuzz, but yeah, I really didn't need to Snarl. I really didn't need to have Arcanine in here. Okay, he didn't protect, so this Lele's dead. Perfect. I love that. That's one less thing for Garbodor to worry about, honestly. Honestly, that's one less thing we had to worry. I guess I could have burned the Mandibuzz. Would have been a better option. But yeah, just going straight for the Tectonic Rage, getting rid of this Lele right away is perfect. I loved seeing that. I love seeing that. Especially because... What? 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 First off, that Lele lives. Second off, it still had enough special attack to KO my Garchomp. What? That's craziness. Alright, well, we still got rid of it because we snarled. So thank the Lord we snarled because my Garchomp just didn't have it in him, I guess. So you got a Tailwind up, but I'm pretty sure I can just bring Garbodor here. I can just bring in Garbodor here because nothing else he had on his team, if I recall, is able to take on Garbodor. And Kartana's going to come in, which really, I mean, it can Smart Strike me, which won't be great for me, but Garbodor. He's going to be like, what? So I'm going to Extreme... Oh, I can't Extreme Speed Kartana, never mind. I can Will-O-Wisp the Mandibuzz, though. Why would he bring a Kartana against my Arcanine? I'm gonna... I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter if I Rock Polish here because he's got a +2 anyway, so I'm just going to Hidden Power Fire the Kartana. Oh, Kartana detects, so now he's going to know. Oops. Mandibuzz goes for Foul Play into my Arcanine, which is going to hurt. It brings me down to 50%, but now I Will-O-Wisp the Mandibuzz, which I believe burning them affects their Foul Plays, if I recall correctly. So now Kartana is going to be like, oh shoot, there's a Hidden Power user right there, so I'm going to Will-O-Wisp Kartana and also Hidden Power it. Just double in the Kartana, get rid of that thing, so my Tapu Lele will be okay in the back. Because Tapu Lele does fine against the Mandibuzz, we won't have to worry anything about the Mandibuzz. It's just the Kartana and then possibly another Pokemon. I should be checking what the rest of this Pokemon are because I completely just, I don't know, remember. There's an Arcanine, I know that. So there was a Kartana, there was a Mandibuzz, a Tapu Lele, and Arcanine. I think he also had Tapu Fini, which wouldn't be great if he does have that in the back for us. I mean, Garbodor can take care of it, but we have to keep Garbodor alive then. I don't know, I'm doing that with my hand. The last Pokemon escapes me at this point, though. He's really like, oh no, that thing is Hidden Power Fire. He's going to Sacred Sword, which is fine, because that shouldn't, yeah, it doesn't kill me. So I get my berry. I was going to say, Garbodor resists, if that was going to be his case. He's going to Foul Play with Mandibuzz into Garbodor. Yeah. Which we eat that, plus we get our weak armor, so now we're +1 in speed. Garbodor is out here, dude. I'm really happy that somebody suggested using weak armor, because I was talking to somebody at the premiere challenge I was at, and I'm like, I'm going to use Garbodor next week, and he's like, you should use weak armor Garbodor. I'm like, ooh, boy, because I was just going to use Aftermath. Okay, it wasn't even sashed, so we just wasted our turn with the Arcanine there, but that's fine. Plus we have Black Sludge, so we healing over here. There is one more turn of Tailwind, so I might just protect with Garbodor here. Just to... Oh, Arcanine comes out for my opponent. So, Tapu Fini is fine here, then. We're going to see Intimidate on both these Pokemon, which isn't great. It's not great. But what I'm going to do this turn is I'll Flare Blitz into the Mandibuzz, and I'm going to protect my Garbodor here. Because my opponent doesn't know that I'm Physical Garbodor yet. And that his Intimidate kind of matters. But I can just protect Garbodor, because Tailwind will end, so then I can get a Gunk shot off onto the Arcanine. He actually attacks my Arcanine with the Mandibuzz, which we should eat that because it's burned now, and then I can Flare Blitz back into it. It's not going to do a ton, because it is, or I am -1, and it is a Mandibuzz. Garbodor gets a little more Black Sludge. Mandibuzz takes some burn damage. And the Tailwind's going to peter out. So now I'm going to be Flare Blitzing the Mandibuzz. It probably roosts here. But I want to keep damage on the Mandibuzz so Fini can have an easier time with it. And then I Gunk Shot the Arcanine. Again, we're just getting damage on these two Pokemon. Just so that Fini can have a better time with these two. Of course. Of course. Garbodor's just going to miss its Gunk Shot. Arcanine actually Flare Blitzes my Arcanine. Alright, probably a Roost then from the Mandibuzz. We do see... Okay, it's Flare Blitz, or it's Life Orb, or not Life... Recoil. I was trying to say it's not Life Orb, and then because I messed up saying the first time, I messed up following that. I mean, honestly, the Mandibuzz is not a problem right now. Like, I can leave that thing alone until we get rid of the Arcanine, because we still don't know that the Arcanine doesn't have Wild Charge. It's not as common anymore, because Tapu Fini isn't as common anymore, but, I mean, it's still a possibility. And I'm max special defense on my Fini, which is even worse. So. We get the Misty Surge up, so he at least can't burn my Garbodor. But here I Muddy Water and Gunk Shot the Arcanine once again. He could set up Tailwind, but I'm still not too concerned with that. Because again, Tapu Fini just kind of walls these two as long as Arcanine doesn't have Wild Charge. It could have Snarl, and that would be annoying. I'd have to play for a crit, essentially, at that point. But who knows? Match is just forfeited. He knows he can't get through Tapu Fini. Yeah, Garbodor did nothing. Actually, no, Garbodor did KO the Kartana, so having Hidden Power Fire and Garbodor actually helped. I didn't think it would, but it did, so... There we go, there we go. The only accurate move Garbodor has, on this set at least, Hidden Power Fire. We missed our Gunk Shot, which is going to happen a lot, and it's going to happen when it matters, often too. We think we're going to be killing off a Tapu, and then, nope, miss. That Tapu Lele was something else, though. I didn't know you could EV it to live a Tectonic Rage and then KO in return. Axel CXS, 1542 rated player, will be our second opponent for today with... Oh, it's an Extreme Evo Boost team. I've actually seen this team. Did I watch somebody play against this person? Because it's Eevee, or is it... No, this is the one that was at Regionals recently. The one in Canada. Eevee, Espeon, Incineroar, Tapu Fini, frickin' Crocodile, and Whimsicott. Now, I do carry Taunt on my Tapu Fini, so I could possibly... Yeah, I'm going to lead Garchomp Tapu Fini. Like, he has a Tapu Lele, but I think my Garbodor is not going to matter in that case. I'm just going to bring Tapu Bulu and Celesteela. It's not great, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to go up against Extreme Evo Boost. Because I think this is, I can't remember the guy's name, but he has been using Extreme Evo Boost the entire season. And, like, this is his most recent team. So, let's see what we can do. Garchomp Tapu Fini. And the Tapu Fini does have Psych Up, and I'm assuming the Espeon does too, but it's Eevee Whimsicott here, so there's no way to fake me out. There is ways to taunt me. And he could just straight up kill my Garchomp here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and blast the Eevee. I'm going to blast the Eevee and taunt the Eevee. Because either the Whimsicott taunts my Tapu Fini. Oh, it's Fling Razor Fang. He's going to do it to Garchomp. Okay. Yeah, that's why I doubled into Eevee. It's Fling Razor Fang, which flinches. And then here's the Extreme Evo Boost. But now I can taunt the Eevee so it can't Baton Pass out. I can taunt the Eevee so it cannot Baton Pass out. And he can't... Well, he can Moonblast me, I guess, and kill my Garchomp. Because I'd like to just Tectonic Rage this Eevee and get rid of it next turn. I mean, Garchomp can die, obviously. So I think I'll actually just protect my Garchomp and taunt the Whimsicott. That's my plan. Taunt the Eevee. Bitch. Like, originally I wasn't going to have Taunt on this Tapu Fini, but here it is. Here it is. I'm like, I'm thinking that Tapu Fini's too slow for that nonsense. But here we are, Taunt and Eevee. So I'm going to taunt Whimsicott now. I am going to attack with Garchomp this turn. We just have to go for it, because I think Nature's Power still goes through even if it's taunted. I can't remember exactly. I think it... I don't know. I don't know, mate. Because if it's Nature's Power, it changes the Moonblast. Eevee does have Quick Attack, which is going to hurt mildly. Oh, it's a Memento Whimsicott, which is going to go into Garchomp, I assume? Yeah. So, Whimsicott's dead now. Do you automatically bring a Pokemon in on a Memento? I don't think you do. I think you wait till the end of the turn. That's why I was... Yeah, you have to wait till the end of the turn. That's why I was taunting that slot in case something came in to try and Psych Up on Eevee. But I think they're going to be able to get it off anyway, unfortunately. I do get the Tectonic Rage off, but the Eevee's at, what, is it +1 or +2 in defense? So, this won't kill in Fort. I mean, it is still freaking Eevee. Yeah, it's still not going to kill. Taunt, we'll go into the Eevee again. So now something comes into Psych Up, and it's going to be Espeon. And Espeon's faster than me. Alright. I need to get Garchomp out of here. Celesteela is really the only one that can take hits. Like stored power hits and stuff. I'm going to Muddy Water with my Tapu Fini because I want to get accuracy drops. Now that, since the Espeon's faster than my Tapu Fini, and it has Magic Bounce, I can't taunt it. So it's going to be able to get its Psych Up off on the Eevee, but now I have to rely on accuracy drops, essentially. Muddy Water connects with both Pokemon. The accuracy drops also help out by diminishing. Okay, well, we're not going to get him. We're just not going to get him. I'm going to Heavy Slam the Espeon. I'm actually going to protect... It doesn't matter if I protect the Tapu Fini or not, because once the Eevee's done with Taunt, it's faster, so... So there's that. But I can Heavy Slam this Espeon pretty well here. So I think Incineroar is his answer to Celesteela. Because we're max special defense, so we should take a stored power from an Espeon. And Eevee still can't switch out. He's going to quick attack my Celesteela, just get a little bit of damage off on it. Stored powers with Espeon into my Tapu Fini, which is going to kill me dead. Bye. Bye, Tapu Fini. Heavy Slam into Espeon. It is at +2. God damn it. I hate the Extreme Evo Boost. It's so annoying. And the Taunt's going to wear off, so now I can put Taunt Pass out into most likely Incineroar. I'm going to bring in Garchomp, I guess. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter, mate. Because this turn I could Tectonic Rage the Eevee slot, but the Espeon just kills me before that even happens. So I'm going to Heavy Slam the Espeon. I'm going to protect my Garchomp. And I don't have Tectonic Rage anymore, so I was going to switch into Bulu. But freaking I don't have Tectonic Rage, so I can't even target Incineroar through the grassy terrain anyway. Did he bring Incineroar? I assume you would, because I had a Celesteela. Crocodile, actually. Okay. And it is Intimidate. So my Celesteela's attack stat drops even more. Perfect, I love it. Heavy Slam into the Espeon. I am going to switch out my Celesteela. The mist is going to disappear here. I'm going to switch into Tapu Bulu. And Garchomp just faints here. There's no way around that. Dragon Claw the Espeon. I'm switching out my Celesteela because I need it to be max attack. I mean, the Crocodile just KOs me at this point. The Crocodile just KOs me at this point. The Celesteela, that is. Stored power just kills my Garchomp. Yep, some horse shit there. I hate Extreme Evo Boost. Power Trip into Bulu. We do resist, but it's still going to do that much. See, that's just crazy that I can do that much damage. I rocky him. But now I'm just healing him. I love this game. And then Espeon just kills my Bulu, and Crocodile just kills my frickin' Celesteela. So, you know. We do what we can around here. We do what we can around here. Celesteela. I mean, obviously this is a good team because this team has been honed over the entirety of the season. It's not this guy's team, I don't think. I think they'd be higher rating than this if it was the original person's team. But it is a really good team that was being used at regionals, so Power Trip. Does this KO me? I don't have any defensive investment. Yep, see ya, bye. See, it's just crazy how much an Espeon can take from a Heavy Slam Celesteela. It's like, that'd probably KO if it wasn't having all those Extreme Evo boosts, which is just nonsense. It's just nonsense. But yeah, we're going to do one more battle because that battle was nonsense. Like, obviously it's a good strategy. It works really well. And like I said, it's been honed over the entirety of the season. Not by that person. I can't remember that person's name or what name they use in game. But if you watch the, was Alberta? They were like round 1, I think. They were on stream, so. And now we drop below 1500 because of that. Hoo-hee. That hoo-hee. Hopefully we don't get another Extreme Evo Boost team because those are just annoying. We had it going good. Dex VGC 1549 rated player. With Kartana, Mandibuzz, Arcanine, Tapu Lele, Celesteela, and Garchomp. Again, Garbodor can... Garbodor's okay here. We do have to get the thing off, but he leads the Lele. Mandibuzz is the thing. I mean, I'm going to do the same lead that I did last time, Garchomp. Do I do Arcanine again, or do I go Feeny? Because if I go Feeny, I actually reduce their terrain, because I assume I underspeed. Or I could go Bulu. Bulu! Actually, no, we go Arcanine again. Garbodor in the back. I could go Feeny. Yeah, because if we get him in the same position again, Feeny can win this out. But, I do have to make sure I keep Arcanine alive until I know there's no Celesteela, because that's really our only Celesteela counter. We do have that hidden power Fire in Garbodor, but Garbodor's not going to be around long enough to KO a Celesteela. It doesn't do enough damage. It's really only made to take on Kartana. We should probably... I mean, Arcanine is our only answer to Celesteela, so we probably want to look into that. But, you know. I just hate having every team having to have Arcanine or Alolan Marowak and Tapu Koko or another good electric type because of Celesteelas. It's kind of annoying. Arcanine and Kartana actually leads off for my opponent, so that's not bad for us. Garchomp, Arcanine. Oh, I was thinking I had Arcanine Bulu, but I don't. So this is fine. I can actually just Tectonic Rage and Flare Blitz this turn. It's completely fine with me. Both of his Pokemon are -1, both of us are -1. It's just like we have really bulky Pokemon out here, you know? So I'm going to Tectonic Rage the Arcanine, which should take it out, and Flare Blitz the Kartana, should also take it out, with the option of Sash, obviously. My opponent might just double switch here. He'd have to switch the Arcanine from Mandibuzz, would be his best play, if he's switching. If he is switching. But, you know what I'm saying? Alright, the Kartana protects. Does the Arcanine protect? Yes. So we're still going to get a hit off through the protect, which does a little bit of chippy chew on the Arcanine, which I'm not upset about. But then from there, I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate. Bam. Boom. Put him in the earth. Put him in the earth. Bah! Still does a lot of damage to our Arcanine. And Flare Blitz into the Kartana, which does nothing. Now I'm going to switch my Garchomp out, just because I can't really Earthquake here. I'm going to switch in Tapu Fini. And then I will Flare Blitz the Kartana once again. I'm not Earthquaking here because I can't protect my own Arcanine. We saw how much of Tectonic Rage through Protect at -1 to the opponent's Arcanine. So I don't necessarily want to hit my own as well and just put damage on myself. Because again, we need to make sure that there's no Celesteela sitting around the back. We do risk the Kartana going for Leaf Blade into my Garchomp and hitting the Fini. But it is -1, so we should take at least one. He's actually going to withdraw the Kartana, so that's fine. For Tapu Lele, who's going to be taking a Flare Blitz, who doesn't like it either. Not really a perfect switch in there. Not really a perfect switch in there, but I get my Garchomp out of the way too, which is nice. And I get Tapu Fini on the field, who's going to stop that Psychic Terrain from being up, making Lele a lot less powerful. It's still really freaking strong because it's a Tapu Lele, but an Arcanine also switches out for Garchomp. So no Celesteela, so I can actually just get rid of my Arcanine at any point. I'm going to Flare Blitz into that Lele, though, which still does 50%, So do your worst. Do your worst. I'm going to protect my Tapu Fini for the same reason that he protected his Arcanine turn 1, in that I don't want to take a huge hit. I'm going to extreme. I don't want to take the Tectonic Rage on the Fini, because Fini can put in some work here against this team, outside the Kartana, obviously. I'm going to extreme speed the Garchomp, because if he does Tectonic Rage my Arcanine here, I don't want to lose it for no reason. So my Feeny protects. There's no protect on the Lele, so I assume it's not Earthquaking the Garchomp. It's going for Tectonic Rage, if anything. So we do get some rough skin damage on the Arcanine. It's actually going to Rock Slide with Garchomp, so I'm fine with that. And it might be choiced, if that's the case. Because typically only choice Garchomp are going to be carrying those. And okay, the Z moves on the Lele. So that's probably going against my Feeny then. So it's a good thing we protected. Good thing we protected. I like that we protected. Tapu Lele is going to unleash the Shattered Psyche into my Feeny. I have max special defense on 2 on the Feeny, so we should take this pretty well. No terrain. Ooh, we eaten that for brekkie. We eaten it for lunch, and we eat it for dinner. So what I can do now is just Moonblast the Garchomp, and I can switch my Arcanine. Oh, no, not for that. Switch my Arcanine for Garchomp. Because if he's relying on Rock Slide to KO the Arcanine, he's not going to do that. I get to save my... He's going to actually withdraw Tapu Lele for Kartana. Okay, okay. Kartana's taking a Muddy Water, which isn't going to appreciate. Or did I Moonblast? I can't remember. I already can't remember what I did. And I bring in my Garchomp, so we can take a Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm assuming this is Choice Scarfed. So as long as we don't flinch with Feeny. And we don't. We get a Moonblast off into the Garchomp. The Arcanine. The Garchomp, which doesn't KO. Bulky Chompy, huh? I see you, boy. So now all I do here is protect my Feeny and Earthquake with my Chomp, which will KO his Chomp and put some damage off on the Kartana. As long as he doesn't flinch with this Rock Slide, and as long as he didn't like Leaf Blade my poor Chompy Chew. I assume he Leaf Blades my Feeny though, right? Don't flinch me, boy. Why is that thing faster than my Garchomp too? And he crit me. Thanks, dude. I think I would have lived that. Oh yeah, Kartana naturally outspeeds Garchomp. What am I thinking? So he gets the Beast Boost, unfortunately. But now I bring in my Arcanine once again. And I decrease the attack set of the Garchomp to -1. That was actually Garchomp's cry. I just tried to imitate, but... And we get the Kartana back to neutral. I don't know that I KO with extreme speed here, but I do want to switch my Feeny for Garbodor. Weird, I know. And I'm going to extreme speed the Garchomp. Because if we can get rid of the Garchomp, we'll be looking clean. Gonna actually withdraw the Garchomp for Lele? Yeah, for Lele. I mean, if the Kartana did... Leaf Blade into my Feeny, that'd be perfect. That'd be actually perfect. Garbodor comes back out here. Extreme Speed's not going to work because of the terrain. The Kartana does go for Sacred Sword into my Arcanine. That's not good. Well, that ain't good. The Beast Boost is going to be active on the Kartana now. Oh boy. Okay, well let's get Feeny out here now. This isn't great. So Feeny's going to be out. Get the Misty Terrain up. It's a +1 Kartana again. I mean, even if I had Flare Blitz there, it wouldn't have mattered. I'm going to Hidden Power Fire into the Kartana. We have to hope we outspeed the Lele. And I go for Moonblast in the Lele. We have to hope we outspeed the Lele. Kartana's Smart Striking my Garbodor, though. I think I just die. No, we living. We get our weak armor now. It's unfortunate we didn't get it before. And we don't outspeed. He's going to Psychic. Garbodor! Leave Garbodor alone! Why are you attacking him? He sucks! Leave him alone! And Moonblast the Lele, which isn't going to matter. I should have Muddy Watered there. Get accuracy drops. That's unfort. If he would have just left my frickin' Garbodor alone, or if I would have protected there. I mean, even if I had protected there, then he just doubles into me in the next turn, so... Who cares? But he's going to Leaf Blade now into my poor Feeny. No! That's unfortunate. Well, I think I'm going to do one more. I usually don't do this many, but I think we got cucked in that one. I actually want to look something up here quick. Not that. That's not what I want to look up. I want to see if I know who that was. New East. Because I don't think it's them. I don't know. I can't find it right now. I'll look later, maybe. Well, we're going to do one more. It's going to be a long one today, kids, but we only do 2 of these a week now. If only he had leaf-bladed my Feeny. Why didn't you leaf-blade my Feeny? Because if he had done that, Garbodor would have eaten it up. We would have gotten weak armor. And then we would have been +1 in speed. And we could have outsped the Kartana, killed it. And then it would have been Feeny against Lele, and Lele was almost dead. And there was still a Garchomp in the back, I believe. So I don't know that necessarily we would have won, but we would have been looking a lot better than we were. I could understand the Lele attacking the Garbodor, but why did you have to also attack the Kartana, dude? I mean, even if Kartana had attacked Feeny, we really just needed Garbodor to outspeed that Lele. But I don't know. Ripley, 1560 from North Carolina. Can we get a good one here? Oh boy, what is this team? Alolan Muck, Alolan Marowak, Xurkitree, Araquanid, Celesteela, and Porygon 2. Garbodor does nothing this match, so don't bring him. But our Arcanine is good. Garchomp's good. Bulu's good. And it's either Feeny or Celesteela. I could go Feeny to taunt the Porygon 2, which is what I'm going to lead with. And who would be good against Feeny? The Ugly Boy? Muck? So we're going to go Garchomp, so we can just blast that thing. Blast him. It's actually starting to get hot up here. Like, I have my hat on because my hair's all messy right now. But I've been having a room heater in the reptile room, and it's about 80 degrees, even though it's really cold outside. So I turned that shite off because it doesn't need to be that hot at night. But I've had it running for like 3 days, so that's probably why. Our electric bill's gonna suck this month. But yeah, let's see if we can pull it out on our final one. If not, then I'll be sad that we did a final one. Yeah, this is already double as long as I like to have them. But what can you do? It's for a Garbodor. Like, he's good, I promise. We just got cucked in that last one. And the Extreme Evo Boost one was nonsense. I didn't even bring Garbodor for that one, but Ripley chooses his Pokemon right in the end there. Right in the end there. We have the same shirt on. Somebody at Battle of the Tournament had the exact same outfit as me almost. Well, not really, I guess. They had a different hat and they had sunglasses on, but we had the same shirt, so. Alright, Porygon 2 Marowak, perfect. I can taunt the Porygon 2 and Tectonic Rage the Marowak. And then we be looking clean. Obviously, this Porygon 2 could just straight Ice Beam my poor Garchomp, which would be bad. As long as he doesn't get the boost, we should be good. Gets the attack. We should live. Typically, Porygon 2s don't... what's it called? They don't EV to KO Garchomp without their +1s. Gonna actually withdraw the Marowak for Araquanid, who's gonna take this a lot better. It will take this a lot better, but it will still be a lot of damage, which is nice. It's nice to get a lot of damage off on our Araquanid. Especially because we don't have an electric type. And it's neutral to Bulu, and Arcanine it resists. It doesn't, yeah, it does resist, I guess. I don't know how Water Bubble works. I know it has like 3 different things on it, which is dumb. Abilities should only do 1 thing, right? Shouldn't do 3. Do 50% the Arachnid, which is good. We get the taunt off on the Porygon 2, which is good as well. And can't use Trick Room, dummy. Alright. So, I'm actually going to double into Araquanid here. I really don't care if my Garchomp goes down, to be honest with you. So as long as this thing doesn't protect, we should take it out here. So we're going to Dragon Claw and Moonblast. He's going to Wide Guard, which is a good thing I didn't Earthquake and or Muddy Water like I was thinking about doing. We're just going to double into this Araquanid, get rid of it because it's honestly one of the harder Pokemon to take care of. Oh wait, we're not going to KO it. It's too bulky. Okay, we did. I was going to say, special defense is a little bit higher in Araquanid, so I didn't think Moonblast would take it out. He's going to Ice Beam me. Does this KO? Yep. I think it's a roll on our Porygon 2s. I don't know. All I know is I made sure mine could KO. But now I bring in Arcanine, because the only other Pokemon we've seen is the Marowak, which I don't think comes in here just because of Tapu Fini. It's going to be Xurkitree. It's going to be Xurkitree, so I'm going to switch my Tapu Fini out here and bring in Tapu Bulu. And then I will just... I could just Snarl here. Because I don't know that... Yeah, Flare Blitz should take out a Xurkitree. Let's just blast him. Let's just blast him. If we can get rid of Xurkitree, that's one less... Well, it's first off, it's one less Pokemon that we have to deal with Tapu Fini. But second off, it's not boosting his Marowak. Alolan Marowak. I mean, it doesn't... Alolan Marowaks aren't specially invested ever, so... They don't have Overheat. I think they get Flamethrower. I assume they do, because, like, Cubone and Marowak do. I'm surprised we haven't seen a special Alolan Marowak yet. With, like, Discharge. I don't know. Maybe it's something we do for a meme team coming up here. But Tapu Bulu comes out who can take Thunderbolts every day of the week. It doesn't have the Grassy Seed, which doesn't matter in this case currently. Flare Blitz is going to go off first into the Xurkitree, which, if I've learned anything about Xurkitrees, they can take it. Alright. I guess it's a little more bulky invested because of the Trick Room, but we see the Tail Glow go off here. It's actually a freaking what's it called? It's a Tri-Attack Porygon 2. You don't see it every day. And the Taunt's going to wear from Porygon 2, so it might try and Trick Room here, which isn't great. But I can sub up with my Tapu Bulu, if that's going to be his case. I'm going to Snarl with the Arcanine. I think Xurkitree protects. Yeah, Xurkitree protects 100%, because it's going to try and get under Trick Room. It's going to try and get under Trick Room before it can start killing things off. So Snarl will hit the Porygon 2, make it a little less of a threat here. I'll get a sub up with Bulu, which will be perfect, because that means Xurkitree... I mean, both Porygon 2 and Xurkitree will have a harder time getting through that. And then the Twisted Dimensions will come up for the Trick Room. And, like, I'd like to have Arcanine around for the Alolan Marowak, but honestly, as long as we keep Fini around and Xurkitree's gone, then we're good. So, I'm just going to double into Xurkitree here. I'm going to Horn Leech it and Flare Blitz it. Probably just kills my Arcanine off here. I don't think he doubles into Bulu. Xurkitree really doesn't get too many things to attack Bulu other than Hidden Power Ice, obviously. But yeah. You can see Ice Beam from Porygon 2, and then if that's able to break the sub at -1, then probably Hidden Power Ice as well. I think he leaves Arcanine alone, but maybe not, I don't know. So we've seen Tail Glow. It probably has Discharge, so it might not have just straight Thunderbolt. It might have to hit itself. Which, if that's the case, and if it wants to go for that this turn, Porygon 2 would need to switch out. He's going to Tri-Attack, though, into my Arcanine, so that means Bulu stays behind its sub, which is perfect. He freezes me, but I am Flare Blitzing, so I was about to get upset. Oh, he Dazzling Gleams. Okay, so that does break my sub. But Arcanine takes that and gets its berry. So that's perfect. Xurkitree's gone, then. Xurkitree's 100% gone. Which I am enjoying. Aguav Berry. Horn Leech will hit the Xurkitree. This might even be enough. Just barely misses out on the KO. And he's thinking, ooh, now I'm looking clean. Unless he knows that Flare Blitz. Oh, wait, he's got a berry. It's going to be a 50% berry too, isn't it? God damn, the Xurkitree, mate. Okay, the ice melts so I can hit him with a Flare Blitz at least. Bah. And that's not enough either. I have to double into him again. That's so dumb. Why is this Xurkitree taking so many hits? With Bulu, I'm actually going to Leech Seed the Porygon 2, and I'm going to Flare Blitz the... Actually, no, wait, I can just Extreme Speed. What am I thinking? I'm just going to Extreme Speed the Xurkitree, because if he doesn't protect here, then we gooch. it protected. That's why I didn't want to double into it. I assumed it was going to do that shit. I assumed that was happening. So extreme speed, not going to work. Porygon 2 is going to try attack again, probably into my Arcanine. Yeah. We'll take that as long as he doesn't freaking freeze me again. Perfect. I get the Leech Seed off on the Porygon 2. So now Bulu's looking real clean. Circuitry's going to get more health, which frightens me just a tad bit. I get some Leech Seed recovery off the Porygon 2. So I'm going to, again, double in the Circuitry. I'm going to Horn Leech it and Extreme Speed it. Because Extreme Speed might not KO. Because we've seen how bulky this damn thing is. It's got too much of that bulk, my guy. Especially because it's Tail Glow. You might have just put everything in the bulk and not put anything in the special attack even. I don't know. I don't know, mate. But we've seen Tail Glow, Dazzling Gleam, Protect. So he's probably got Discharge as his last move, right? Because he has the Alolan Marowak, he's not going to run Thunderbolt. That's what I'm thinking. He's got to have an Electric Stab, too. It's not going to be Hidden Power Ice. It's not going to be anything I can KO Bulu in one hit. It's going to withdraw Porygon 2 for the Alolan Marowak. That's a strange place to put your Marowak, I guess, because I would put it where Circuitry is, so I can't KO it. But there it is. There's the KO. So I am Horn Leeching a Marowak still at the end of the day. He just didn't want the seeds, that's why. He didn't want the seeds on there. Marowak takes a lot of damage from that Horn Leech. Arcanine's getting a little more health. Grass is going to disappear, so that means Trick Room should disappear too, right? Wait, no, what? Did I lead off with Bulu? Why'd that disappear before the weirdness? Or is that going away now? Well, the Porygon 2 was taunted, I guess. He gets the special attack this time, which isn't good. One more turn of Trick Room here. So I'm going to protect my Bulu. Switch Arcanine for Feeny. Switch Arcanine for Feeny. Because I want to get the attack drop on the Marowak. It's not as important that I get the attack drop there. But it would be helpful. It would be helpful. And on the next turn, I'm going to taunt the Porygon 2 again. It probably doesn't have Thunderbolt at all. Especially, he probably just relies on Circuitry for the electric type moves, and especially because he has the Marowak. That's probably why he has Tri-Attack over Thunderbolt. Get the terrain up. Bulu protects. Marowak goes for Shadow Bone into Bulu instead of Flare Blitz. I guess maybe he was thinking I was going to switch Feeny into that slot, and he actually doubles into the Bulu Protect, which is perfect for me. I'm actually going to go all in, Leech Seed the Porygon 2, and protect the Porygon 2. I'm expecting the Protect on the Marowak to get up the Trick Room. I don't know. That could be a bad idea, I guess, but you could also remember that I've taunted Feeny and not Trick Room this turn. Or expect the Arcanine to come in. There's a lot of things he could expect here. I'm just going to double in the Porygon 2 and hope for the best. So, especially if he Flare Blitzes with that Marowak, it's not going to like that recoil damage. It's not going to like that recoil damage, and I'm not giving you my Grassy Terrain again for a little bit. So I get the taunt off on the Porygon 2. No protects, unfortunately, so probably seeing a Flare Blitz. But I do get the Leech Seed in the Porygon 2, so at least Arcanine's getting a little bit of health back, if anything. Porygon 2 does go for Tri-Attack. Is it in the Bulu or Feeny? It's in the Feeny. And Marowak does go for Shadow Bone into Feeny as well. Boy, leave my Feeny alone, dude. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, but I do have my Ayapapa Berry. So we'll be looking clean there. And then I'm getting Leech Seed recovery from the Porygon 2, which is perfect. I like to see that. I like it a lot. And then now I'm going to switch in the Arcanine, not the Dead Garchomp, the Arcanine, and we will Muddy Water. We're almost at an hour. I'm sorry about this, guys. I mean, it's going to be a little bit less because we couldn't find an opponent right away. But hopefully you're enjoying this long episode. If you are, and if you're still here, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already. And thank you for watching this long. I know it's been a long one. I just couldn't leave it be. We needed to go neutral. I haven't seen a lot of people do that in their videos lately, where they want to go neutral. And we can't do that every video, because sometimes I just suck, but I think we could have won that last one. We just unfortunately miscalled some plays there. So we get the attack drop on the little Marowak. We get the Muddy Water off. The Porygon 2 avoids, but at least we hit the Marowak. That's the only Pokemon we needed to hit. I mean, it would have been nice to hit the Porygon 2, obviously. It doesn't even KO. We're going to see a Tri-Attack. Going to hit the Feeny again. Marowak Shadow Bones into Feeny. Do we live that? No. Unfortunate, but Arcanine and Bulu should be able to close this one out. Especially with Arcanine getting Leech Seed recovery from that Porygon 2. This next turn here, I'm going to Snarl. And I can actually Horn Leech that Marowak to KO it. Because we saw how much Horn Leech did last time. So I'm going to Snarl. Drops the Porygon 2's attack, plus it also can KO the Marowak. And in case we miss Snarl, I'm going to Horn Leech it as well, so we don't lose our Bulu here. And as long as we hit the Porygon 2, we'll be looking good. As long as we hit that Porygon 2, we'll be looking good, mate. My opponent takes a minute to figure out what they're going to do in between each round, too, which is good. It's good to think about your... Oh, there's a Detect from the Marowak. That's a bad sign. So that means we won't be getting our Horn Leech off. We do hit the Porygon 2, which was the main goal there. So we can get him back down to neutral, so he's not KOing anybody. We're going to see the Tri-Attack come out from the Porygon 2 into my Arcanine, which we should take. And we don't get any statuses. Plus we get a little HP restoring. And more Leech Seed recovery from that Porygon 2. I can actually probably just leave this Marowak alone, to be honest with you. My opponent is getting some red timer. I'm going to double in the Porygon 2 here. Well, Snarl and Woodhammer, or not Woodhammer, but Horn Leech. He's going to try and Detect again with the Marowak, so it's good. I mean, it didn't really matter that well, Snarl just KOs him. So, and that's what I was thinking would end up happening anyway. So last turn I should have Horn Leeched the Porygon 2. It was actually a really dumb play to try and Horn Leech the Marowak, but I wanted to make sure it was dead. But apparently it was just trying to hide the whole time. Porygon 2 is actually going to get down to like a little bit of baby HP, and then the Trick Room will be set up. And my opponent DCs. Kudos to you, dude. It doesn't help your rating. The battle spot still is like, hey, you lost, idiot, and then it'll take away your points, and it'll I didn't KO with the Leech Seed, but and it will give points to me for winning. So really, you're just being a dick doing that, because it still counts it. That's like with people who accidentally disconnect with the internet lose points still. So there's really no reason to disconnect other than being a douche. And that was obviously a disconnect because it was the very last turn of the game. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry for that one being so long, but sometimes you got to do that. But anyways, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.